So you're recently baptized.
Yeah.
Well,
again.
Somewhat recently, yeah.
I baptized myself at 11.
At 11, yes.
Yeah, because I came from a non-religious family and we're Italian, Jamaican. I say Italian, we're British. We're British and my father now know is Jamaican. And I grew up very, as I said, culturally black in a white household. And all of my black friends were forced to go to church. And they'll be like, I don't want to go. And I'll be like, I'll come. I used to love it because it wasn't my culture. It wasn't in my house.
In your household,
in my household. Right. So it was all like fascinating to me. I loved the music. Again, not knowing I'm going to be a musician, but loving the music and the sounds of the church and the singing and praying. And it was all magical to me. So by the time I got to 11, I was following different friends to churches and stuff. And I went to a church and they were having a baptism there. And I said, oh my God, I want to do it. And obviously I was attending that church for probably just under a year. So they knew me, didn't ask nothing about my mum or anything. They just done it. And I chose my older friends as my godparents.
They're just out here just doing your own thing.
Darren, do you remember Darren from Mackenzie?
Yes,
Darren Mackenzie, Verona Harris.
No way.
They were my godparents. I'm like, yeah, I got godparents. So they was like maybe 17. 17 and wow. But they were older than me, so it was good enough.
Did they take on the responsibilities?
They did. I was their little baby girl.
Yeah.
But now I think about it, I think them two fancied each other.
You reckon?
So it was like mum and dad for the girl. Now I think about it, they was like playing mum and dads, weren't they?
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, it was good fun. I loved it. And then you kind of go through life. And as I said, I was 11 when that happened. And between 11 and maybe late 20s, I just kind of had that thing, you know, you think you're following Christ and you think you are Christian and you just do these things. So every time you're in trouble, you say, please, God, help me. But then you forget about saying thanks for all the wonderful things that are happening, because that's life and that's the devil playing you, right? And then my mum got cancer, and my only thought and my only strength was God. And I took myself to multiple churches until I found my church. And it is honestly true. If anybody's thinking about Christianity, is that just sometimes you need the right church to get you going. You fight, it's like a home. It's like a second home. It becomes part of you. And I was living clean in Margate during the pandemic, starting business up there. And I was traveling 77 miles back to my church every Sunday, hanging because I was at work all weekend. Because once you find your home, it takes you on a brand new journey. And I love my church, City Gate Church in Beckenham. I absolutely love it. If anybody wants to come, you are very welcome. I love it there.
So what pushed you to get baptized again now?
I just think it's a journey. Christianity is a journey. It's not
a personal journey.
Yes, it's a personal journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And the time just felt right. I have so much to be thankful for the amount of therapy that I could have done, that my church has given me, that Christ has given me. I honestly would not have made it without God in my life. And I'm so thankful. So the time was right. I didn't think I was worthy for a long time, you know.
Why?
I don't know. I just think, you know, I still make terrible mistakes now when it comes to Christianity. And I just think that's life, isn't it? I think that's just life. And I think I go through different bouts of fighting demons because of the industry that I'm in, fighting demons of the trauma that I've experienced over my life. Some I fought and some not, you know. And I just think it's a whole journey, Trina. And you know when your calling is. You just have to listen. God's talking to you all the time. All the time. And there's just a moment where you just like, it's now, and you know, you just feel it. I don't know what it is. I can't really explain it. All I can say is God talking to you. Yeah, and you must just listen.
Have to listen.
And I'm okay with that. Anything you say.
I heard you. I heard you.
Amen.